Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel, Talkative Samvika. Today we will be talking about a book called Ernest by a man called Ernest Hemingway, and the book is called The Old Man and the Sea. There were a lot of reviews from this book. One of them is from the Sunday Times, and it says, "The best short story Hemingway has written. No page of this beautiful masterwork could have been done better or differently." Another one by Anthony Burgess. Write in the comments if any of you know who that is, Anthony Burgess. He says, "It is unsurpassed in Hemingway's Uwe, every word tells, and there is not a word too many." So those are two reviews made by two different people, Sunday Times being a newspaper and Anthony Burgess being probably a famous person or maybe another author. And so we'll start by reading the blurb, which says, "Set in the Gulf Stream off the coast of Havana, Hemingway's magnificent fable in the story of an old man, the sea, and a young boy and a giant fish, in a perfectly crafted story which won for Hemingway the Nobel Prize for Literature. It is a unique and timeless vision of the beauty and grief of man's challenge to the elements in which he lives." So the main element of the story is to never give up and to keep going, even if things are tough, and it's also to have patience. For in the story, the old man and his partner in fishing, a young boy, they haven't caught a fish in 84 days. Because of that, the young boy's parents said he cannot go with the old man anymore because he's bad luck. The old man doesn't really care about that, but the young boy is quite sad about the fact that his parents are stopping him. One day, the old man goes out and he catches a giant fish. His skiff is estimated to be this long, or even bigger than how long my arms reach. But the fish was so big that it was bigger than his boat, which is pretty big probably. And the fish does not want to be caught. I don't think any fish wants to be caught. But this fish definitely does not want to be caught at all. So the fish keeps trying and trying to escape from the line. And the fish does not succeed. It is still caught. And it takes a day, 2 days and 2 nights for the fish to finally be caught. And then when the old man's bringing the fish home, some surprises happen. And I'm not going to tell you what surprises, and he almost fails in bringing the fish home. And he learns that you always have to be determined. If you want to know what surprises they are, then you should go and buy The Old Man and the Ship by Ernest Hemingway on Amazon. And he waited so long just so he could get that one fish. And the old man keeps telling the boy, even after the boy's parents say that he's bad luck, he keeps telling the boy that 84 days is good luck, apparently. And that's the fact that he's gone 84 days without catching a single fish is good. And good luck. I don't know how it's good or good luck. But that's what he keeps telling the boy. And when he comes home with, the big fish, but not entirely the big fish, he reminds the boy. As he goes on trying to catch the fish, he realizes that this fish is magnificent and it's really honorable. So an honorable fish that's magnificent. And he feels sorry that he has to catch the fish. there's also different. He also talks about the different ways he could catch the fish. He talks about the plans that he might have. He talks about so many different things just so he could catch the fish. On the front cover, it's the sea, and then it takes him, after he catches the fish, it actually takes him more than 2 days to come back to his home, because the fish was so fast and led the boat so fast that he managed to travel so far away from his home. Then in the 2 days he tried to catch the fish, it was much longer than that to actually bring the fish home, even though he technically didn't bring the fish home because of the surprises I mentioned earlier. But if you do want to find out about the surprises, then I suggest buying the book so that you can read it. You can get it from penguin.co.uk for £8. And then it's only around 99 pages. Yeah, it's only around 99 pages, so it's really short. But it talks about a lot in those short 99 pages. It talks about how the old man has to be determined so that he can bring home the fish, and so the boy how he isn't bad luck, I guess, or the boy's parents. He also talks about how he needs to prove himself to the village, I guess, because, well, nobody sings. He also talks about how hands and fish and humans were brothers, and it's all like that. He talks about a lot of things like patience, and it shows how much patience and determination you need to have. And it also talks about determination in the book and the struggle of fishing. Like, it shows a lot about him struggling with almost everyday life, maybe because he doesn't have a lot of money from not being able to sell any fish for 84 days. So I'm going to read some of the lines that I really liked from the story. One of them is, "But when he comes to feed, truly hungry, purple stripes sewn his sides, as on a marlin. Can it be anger, or the greater speed he makes that brings him out?" And then another one is, "He thought of how some men feared being out of sight of land in a small boat, and knew they were right in the months of sudden bad weather." So that's him thinking about different things. And another bit is, while he was in agony because his left hand was cramped and he couldn't move it. He was also in a lot of pain from his back from being out on the sea for 2 days and 2 nights. He tries to think of something else. And he talks about the baseball match that was happening, baseball tournament that was happening currently. Guys, that's enough. See you in the next episode. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed I'll see you again in the next video.